Hello, one and all. Welcome to an extra update on the Astroflower. There's been a solar event that's gone off, and I thought I'd do an update on it because simply this week's readings have all been about a lesson, about learning something on most signs. It's been very, very interesting. So, and when that we've been through the supermoon on the day before, and then on the next evening, on the night that's just gone through, we've had this solar event, this beautiful eruption, as you can well see here, and it did produce a bit of a halo eruption, and it's mainly affecting Mercury, Venus, and the Earth. We can see that here. And there is another interesting aspect to it. Now, as you can see on this eruption here, there's you get the first eruption of the sun, and then on lower to the left hand side, you get another little eruption. And I think this is a two-package message that we're getting from the solar activity. Now, everybody who knows about me knows that I'm all about energy. Now, the sun produces that prana energy that comes through the earth and then comes through us as individuals. Now, as that does do that, it affects our energy, and it's certainly going to affect the Astroflower weekly readings. There's no doubt about it. I think this is a real lesson and a moment to understand. Absolutely beautiful. And this energy that's coming through has possible other effects that we saw in the monthly readings. Now, I will be going into a full energy update on Cymatic TV. You should get over to see that. I'll put a link to my channel. It's all about energy. I'm reactivating it. I haven't done anything in it for about sort of 5-6 months, I think, because I've been concentrating on the Astroflower. But thanks to your support for the Astroflower, I can now start opening up again the videos to do with energy. Now I'm going to be doing an energy update, and we're going to be doing all the stuff we do is by dowsing energy lines, the ley lines, and getting a message from the earth, and to seeing what sort of message the earth is bringing forward through this eruption. That's going to be on Sunday night. But there's also other things to do with the earthquake and the chakras of the earth as well. There has been an earthquake up near the throat chakra. Now that's that Mercury energy, that's that communication, as it were, coming through the earth. And I'll be interested to see what happens on the heart chakra of the earth. Now that's over in the UK, in St Michael's Mount. And we'll see what's happening there. Now, there is an interesting thing that seems to be connecting the two here, and that is the Florida hurricane that came through and is now pushing up towards the heart chakra. It is very interesting to see how this is all going to play out. That will all be in the energy update. We're going to be pulling some cards at the end of this video to see what the message is. Now, as I pull these cards, it'd be interesting to see how they connect with your weekly readings and where those cards fell within your weekly readings, because I think they will be amplified a lot more within your weekly readings with these cards that have come out. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be pulling a card for the message, the initial message on Mercury. And then we're going to be pulling a card on the emotional side for Venus, and then we're going to be pulling a message, and then we're going to be pulling a card for the Earth energy and how that is expressing itself through the Earth. And then we're going to be pulling another couple of cards on that second message. Now, that's to do with that eruption that we can see on the right-hand side and the little eruption on the bottom left, which you will be able to see. And that's that second message. It seems to be sort of like a question-answer sort of scenario that's going through the energy. And you can definitely see that within the readings. It's all about learning this week, observing and etc. So here we go. I've pulled these cards here. Now, the first card that came out for the message from Mercury was the Four of Pentacles. Now, I've been saying, and this comes up in a lot of people's reading, I've been saying that this is about spending our energy wisely, spending, knowing what's what, and investing our time, effort, emotions, even money, and energy into things wisely. There could be a second side to this. This could be a case of something that we need to let go of, that we're holding on too tightly. Now, this, I think, is part of the collective message that's coming through. Because on the emotional side, we get the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords, we're looking at healing here. Now, I've got a funny feeling this could be a case of something in the past of the human race that we've been holding on too tightly needs to be really healed in the collective. And as we heal them in the collective, I think it's a case of, so if we look back over the 20th century and we look at the conflicts over the 20th century, I'm not a conflict kind of guy. I don't like conflicts. It's not my bag. That sort of thing. I think it's very detrimental. I don't think it actually really creates any tangible wealth within the collective. But there is another aspect to it all, is the fact that if we hadn't had those conflicts, we should have learned that lesson. And I think this is an understanding that's coming through this, because we are understanding, what we're holding on to. We're understanding the emotions that are attached to it, so we can actually heal ourselves, which we get with that heart there that is just healing in the Four of Swords. And it's interesting we got two fours, because that's that square block. It's a fixed sort of energy that wants understanding and clarity on all four corners. And it doesn't move, it's immovable. It really is a square in an energetic sort of sense. Okay, so that's the emotions that's coming through Venus, the message that's coming through Venus. And this is all coming out this weekend, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens on the energy update. You should really go and see that on Somatic TV. And any of these cards that are coming up tonight, if they're in your weekly reading, you should be paying attention to it. The Earth, what about that? The Earth is turning around and sort of saying, now we understand, and this healing factor that we've got going on, it will bring forth good, excellent, clear, hard work within the collective, within the Earth, within the physical sense. And this good quality work will also attract even more good quality work. And now we know the emotional situation. This is when we can finally get into that good connection with other people that are around us. Now, this is where social media comes into play. I can talk to someone across the other side of the world, and then the general people like you, people like me, who have the same desires to, have good fun with their family, have good fun with their friends, not to, to be in any real troubles and stuff like that, and enjoying life. Really, most people want that. And I think this is what the Earth is sort of saying. If we can get through that whole message, then all of a sudden, or that understanding, all of a sudden, we can do this good quality work and really pull it all together. The second message that comes through, and this is like that second wave, like the question is what are we holding on to? And this is the answer of how we get around it. Now, I'm going to put it over on that side. We get these two cards came out together. We get the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. And this is all about understanding. This is about judgment. This is about judgment. Oh, no, wrong card, sorry. This is about, I'll tell you what, if it's a bit sketchy, I do apologise. I've just done a 1,000-mile journey between the UK and south of France. Now, there is a major temperature difference, and this goes into that connection between the Florida energy and possible sort of energy, the hurricane energy, which is going to be hitting the heart chakra in the UK. Yeah, so I do apologise about that. It's just been amazing. I was on Car Festival as well, and I was on the main stage on a panel talking, with the crowd and discussing energy, and it was absolutely brilliant doing mini workshops. So I have been on holiday, but it's been a bit of a busman's holiday, and I've enjoyed it. It's been absolutely brilliant. But anyway, enough of me. Back to the story as we're doing it. So this card here, he's come through, all those books and etc. that he's got in the background. That's all through sort of philosophical sort of understandings of a situation, and it's to do with the collective, like a wolf pack. It's the collective. It brings benefit to the collective, as it were. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now this is sort of showing that we have the abundance and the resources that we need and the good quality, and this is our strengths. And once with social media, we can realize that there's nothing really between this, as we would say in English, there's like a cigarette paper. There's really nothing between us. We're all pretty much the same. We all want the same sort of things. So I think this is an amazing opportunity where there may be few things that we will see very clearly, which will clear up a lot of emotional stresses and strains of the past in order for us to really build something solid for the future. Now, I'm doing a bit of clarification on this, and with the Four of Pentacles, we got the King of Cups. This is what we need to let go of so we can bring ourselves back to a very harmonious place. The King of Cups is bringing in understanding of emotions. It's giving us that plain sailing. It's giving us that idea that there's we've done a lot of work under the surface on our emotions, and now we're moving to a position where we're actually in control of those emotions. That's what we're moving towards. And then with the Four of Swords, we get the Page of Cups. Now, anybody who's done on the weekly readings will know that the page, I look at the page as opening pathways, new pathways. So that's what a page learns to do. So then the knight can come through and secure that path. And this is the Page of Cups as well. And it's re-believing in life. That's what it's all about. It's believing again in love, in the possibilities. That's what it's doing here, and that's what the healing has to sort of happen as we go forward. With this good quality work here, we get the Two of Wands. Now, this is it, the Two of Wands, and this is where the second message comes in. This is what the Earth is talking about. This wand here is like this two understandings here that we should have done. Those two understandings there that we should have done. And that's what the Two of Wands has done through, hang on a second, there it is. That is that understanding. And this understanding here on this side is where we are now. Where do we take it from here? And we have, look at him, he's got the world at his hands. He's standing on the edge of the shore. He's looking out to the future, basically, into the possibilities of tomorrow. And that's what we should be doing and going towards. Now, what came up with the King of Pentacles? The Three of Swords. This is the moment where we understand the emotional situation and we can forgive ourselves collectively. This is where I think we can really understand in a philosophical way and in a physical way. You can't judge the past. You don't know what you would have done in the situation of someone in the past. I don't know what I would have done. Obviously with hindsight, I can turn around and kind of go, no, I would have never done that. Never been nasty. I would have only been a good person. Yeah, right. Wait till you're in front of your foot's at the wall, at the base of the wall. You'll find out who you really are, And it is a learning curve. I'm not here to judge anybody from the past. What I'm here to do, and I think we are here to do, is to collectively create our future. And this is the other card that comes up, the Devil card. Now, if these are coming up in any of your weekly readings, as I said, you should really be looking at those cards and seeing what the message is concerning with that card in your weekly reading, because it's going to be amplified. And the devil is in the detail. That's why we've got to be a little bit philosophical about it. The King of Pentacles. Once we can see that detail, we can then, and this comes up with the 10 of Pentacles. So all of a sudden, within the detail, we can then know our strengths and really grow to something amazing. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Don't forget that weekly, the energy update on Cymatic TV. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's been absolutely brilliant, but it's been a long week. Yeah, the Cymatic TV energy update, we will be dowsing the ley lines, getting messages from the earth, doing all the other stuff we do, and talking a lot about what is going on in this wave of energy that's coming through. Because it has been bizarre energy. There is no doubt about it. And we're going to touch on a lot of different subjects on Cymatic TV. So don't forget to get over there, subscribe, obviously, click that bell and everything like that. You know how it works and all of that. So yeah, I'll be doing that on Sunday. That'll be coming out on Sunday night. And then we got the chakra and aura readings coming out on the Astroflower, this channel, on the Monday, Tuesday and Wednesdays. They're going to be short, but we're going to be dealing with chakras that will be concerning your sign. So I will see you over there for that. Don't forget to see what's happening within your weeklies according to these cards here that came out tonight. I will speak to you soon. In the meantime, thank you very much for being here. Seriously, without you, life is not the same. It's been absolutely brilliant for this channel. I hope you get a lot out of this readings. Hope it helps you out more than anything else. Yeah, and don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.